But as the search for bipartisan agreement takes a backseat to the fight for intra-party agreement, some Democrats are asking, what price compromise? It's turning into a bitter divide within the Democratic Party. Here to discuss it are Jane Hamsher, founder and publisher of the liberal blog FireDogLake.com, and Jim Kessler, vice president for policy at Third Way, a centrist Democratic think tank. I always have trouble saying FireDogLake.com, Jane Hamsher. Some Democrats like you say that this deal is a cave-in. Others say this is the best you can get. Why?
Well, of particular concern to me, although details haven't come out tonight, are the 2% payroll tax cut that is ostensibly being proposed. That's been a Republican idea that they've been pushing for a long time in order to sort of starve the beast of the Social Security Trust Fund. It means that money will not be coming into the trust fund, but benefits will still be paid out. Up until now, the trust fund has been solvent and it's been able to pay out its own benefits. But in this plan, it's they're basically trying to reduce the solvency of the trust fund because they couldn't get a benefit cut through the Cat Food Commission. They're just not going to stop until they try.
So you think that basically the president and his and the people who support him on this are caving into Republican ideals, not Democratic ones?
Well, you know, the whole idea for the Deficit Commission, the Cat Food Commission, was the president's.
I wondered what you meant when you said Cat Food Commission.
He's the one who issued the executive order, and they very much considered one of their fundamental challenges to be able to fix Social Security. But as Nancy Altman, who was one of the president's advisors on Social Security, says, it is ridiculous that this idea is coming from the Democrats. And anybody who gets Social Security or ever hopes to get Social Security should be very concerned that the Republicans are finally getting a foothold into it like this.
Why shouldn't liberals be upset that the president is giving away too much of the store?
Look, I come from a centrist organization. I don't love the plan either. I mean, I think it's, you know, the tax cuts for those over $250,000, I think it's dubious economic value. At a time we can't really afford it. It'll have to be paid back by future generations.
Do I hear a but coming?
To Chinese holders of our debt. Yeah, look, there's a new reality out there that I don't love, but it's the reality, and that is, you know, they're going to have to find bipartisan compromises on these things. I don't know if this was the best plan the president could get or the best plan that Democrats could get, but this is, you know, after the election, there's a whole new ball game going on right now. And as much as we don't love this plan, my guess is the American people are probably going to like it. They want to see the two parties work together, even if it's something that neither of them really like. And I just want to add one other thing. President and Republicans and Democrats agreed on 85% of the tax cut plans going in on this. The whole debate has been about the other 15%. It's an important 15%, but that's what that debate has been on.
So if there's only 15% that you disagree on, why not embrace the plan and say this is, the White House is saying, you know, we're getting $40 billion in tax cut, we're getting a huge temporary investment incentive. Why not just embrace that and go?
Well, look, because you always want to do better than what you can get. But look, I just think that this extra $700 billion in tax breaks for people who are very wealthy, I just don't think it's got a real value for our economy right now. I disagree with Republicans who say that it does, and we can't afford it. We've got a huge deficit, but this is the best that we can get, and this is what this is what's going to pass.